Our purpose this afternoon we must be clear about. It is to prevent this government from embarking upon an extraordinary deflationary budget and will possibly turn recession into depression.
We will not and should not have to pick up the tab for the builders, the developers, the bankers and the chancers.
We're public servants, we're there to serve the public, but if you keep cutting our wages and our resources, we can't.
They've confused the national interest with the interests of the better off and the well-to-do in this country, and that's a tragedy that we have to put a stop to here and now.
And Mr. Lenihan, I have a message for you today. Your mission is to protect the greedy. Ours is to protect the needy.
And the pensioners take off their free licence. Television is all you have to look at, and they're taking that away from us now.
We need to fight for a better deal. We can't keep bailing out banks and giving money to people who already have a lot and not to the common person who may be much more in need of it.
Got to be retired soon, and I can't afford to live on the pension.
We built the country, so why are we being punished?
They should think about us and the people who are much more vulnerable in the society.
And if their programme is implemented, we will face again in this country poverty, hunger, homelessness and social deprivation.
Well, they keep doing the cutbacks again. We go back to the early 70s or the 80s when we had bus routes, people couldn't get buses.
I'm taking a second pay cut this year. I don't see any top brass ministers or TDs.
It'll only last for so long before there will be a revolt, I believe.
And the credible alternative is to give ourselves the time and space to deal with the problems of unemployment, to deal with the problems of the decent people who are at risk of seeing their homes repossessed.
It's also a chance for people who are public servants and private sector workers to get out together and stop people thinking that we're divided.
The real divide in our society is not public versus private, it's all of us ordinary workers against the wealthy.
They know how to divide worker against worker. They know how to demonise the people who stand against them and offer resistance.
It's astonishing that people came out in this dreadful, cold Friday afternoon in such vast numbers.
I think the turnout sends its own message very loudly and very clearly.